Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back. I'm recording all these videos today. I had to do a wardrobe change because I have trust issues with my other top, so I had to stick a champion. So, because it was not trust. I couldn't trust it with the Father's blessings. Okay. Okay, Daddy, you said enough. Anyway, so there's going to be a lot being posted up today. So this one is called, again, Daddy can change it, but it's called Exposed Shades of Gray by the Light. And I forgot, my friend was saying, hey, hi guys, my name is V. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you have been sent to the channel, you've been guided by the Holy Spirit to get a piece of the puzzle that you're missing that will connect the dots in some way. So could be one video, could be many videos. It's, you know, the Father will tell you, Holy Spirit will tell you. So we're glad you found us, so welcome. To my OGs, welcome back, OGs, OGs, OGs. So welcome, give a hug. So let's get into it. I'm pumping these things out. Like I said, I'm like Michael Jordan today. I'm throwing up throwing them up. Don't get them. So by God's grace and the Holy Spirit only. So anyway, again, this one is, because I think I got another 3 or 4 to do. Exposed Shades of Gray by the Light. So some of these are light. They all, when I say light, meaning not heavy, they all connect. They're all pieces of the puzzle, and more so than any other of the videos that he's ever done, they connect very clearly. So Exposed Shades of Gray by the Light. So this happened again within the last 2 or 3 days, where Daddy and I were having deep conversations and deep revelations up until making these actual videos, and he's still talking. So so we were having a conversation, and he was saying as an example, he was showing me light and dark. It's funny, the light just went down. I think he was trying to do that. So he was saying, if I shift light over darkness, okay, first there is revelation of the separation, okay, say wheat and tares. And then he said, next there is revelation of both the light and dark, okay. Then he says, say partial exposure. Then there is revelation of what has been hiding in the dark, okay. Next there is light, but if the light is casting a shadow, it is a covering. Hear that? You got to hear this in the spiritual realm. Like I said, these are bombs being dropped and gems being dropped. It is a covering. Something in the darkness. It's covering something in the darkness with its light. Okay? Say possible mixture. But this is where the lines blur. At the most minute or tiniest level, just like particles, you know, atoms or whatever, this is partial exposure. This is an improper line being shown to you because it doesn't add up. Okay, for instance, holy prayers covering wicked men. Okay, I heard that very clearly, Holy Spirit. So I'm going to have to interject this here. In voodoo, which is a form of witchcraft for some people that don't know, the dark works most of the time are being covered up by typically Catholic prayers. So they're being covered, or they intertwine them together within the ritual, which is what Holy Spirit's saying. There, you may hear noise in the background. My son's cooking and all that kind of stuff, so can't do anything about it. He's hungry. So that's an example on a small scale, thank you, Holy Spirit, where he's showing you that there's a mixture of light and darkness to accomplish something in a spiritual realm. Okay, I hope I'm making that clear. Okay, so let's go back. So this is partial exposure. This is an improper line being shown to you because it doesn't add up. For instance, holy prayers covering up wicked men. I heard the Holy Spirit say bleeding lines. He showed me like with things bleeding through into another, like when clothes bleed onto another, coloring on both sides of the line is what he's showing me right now. Somebody taking a crayon and doing this on both sides of the line. Okay. When I shift the light, God, these things are exposed. But is it not written, you are from the devil and you do the devil's work? Okay. So this is, he's trying to tell me that things that, okay, but that the devil is doing, light will expose it when it hits it. But there can be different variations, thank you, Holy Spirit, of it. So, is it not written, you are from the devil and you do the devil's work, in the Bible? Same is true of the light and his children, our children, I mean his children, us, his children. When you are in the light, you expose the darkness on greater level, so that the dark has to hide in deeper depths. And I apologize, guys, if you ever see me kind of fumbling in my words here. When I take a lot of these, I literally have to do it voice text, and lately it's been the same way and I don't always go back and check it. So so I got to correct it. So it's hidden in deeper depths of darkness, okay? Or the darkness, as the light exposes, has to shift or crawl into areas, but he was showing me someone jumping into areas of darkness within the light. I know that's hard to understand, and you got to think of it on every level, even particle level. I don't even have time to get into it. So the Holy Spirit. So too, when light comes at full speed, so does exposure. Okay, no darkness can hide. Okay, but it is the nature of darkness to continue to shift and to hide to avoid exposure. Okay, so too, it is the nature of light. By the nature of it simply being light, by showing up, it exposes darkness. I'm saying chameleon, the animal that changes colors, is a shapeshifter of sorts. It changes shape and color, but it can never be a tree or a leaf or whatever it sits on, okay? For example, excuse me, do you not understand that no animal can successfully mimic roots? Tree roots. No, I mean, no creature, nothing can, nothing. He meant to say nothing. And that's why I said, y'all gotta forgive me, because sometimes no animal and nothing can successfully mimic roots. Okay, he's showing me DNA structures too, but it can't mimic roots. This was by divine design by God. Okay, think on this. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, so this is supper. I was not anticipating, but the Holy Spirit is interjecting here. And I was not know this was going to take this direction. He just showed me, what is the name of this guy, Holy Spirit? Oh, gosh. He manipulated the seeds and took the seeds out of all of the fruits and vegetables. And then people made, especially watermelon too, because it couldn't reproduce. I forget the name. If y'all know, put it down here in the comments. But Holy Spirit's showing me that. And I got so much on my mind, I can't think of the name. And it's like right on the tip of my tongue. I'm going to say Santo. I'm not sure what the name is. But he literally was doing that intentionally. And it was with the food. Pay attention to the timing now on where this is being said too. Okay. So nothing can mimic roots. Being deeply rooted in me and my word too. Okay. Cannot be mimicked. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I got that. So it can try to mimic, but it will not successfully mimic. Okay. So the world, okay, the world will pass away, but my word won't, is what he said. I alone make all things come to light, and I make all crooked places straight. Is it not written in Luke 3:4-6, in the book of the words of Isaiah the prophet, saying, the voice of the one crying out in the wilderness, prepare the way of the Lord, make his path straight. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I heard that. Light travels in a straight line, is what he said to say. Okay. I don't know what that means. Y'all have to sit with him. He's just revealing it. Every valley shall be filled, and every mountain and hill brought low. The crooked places shall be made straight, and the rough ways smooth, and all flesh will see the salvation of God. Okay, Is it not written in Genesis that I separated the light from the darkness? Do you not think that I did not know what was hidden in the darkness? You can't separate what you don't know what's hidden. Because you are now being exposed to the depths of my love, you are now seeing clearer from my perspective. Okay. Holy Spirit then showed me light being separated from different perspectives. And I'm going to break that down. So, excuse me. So, he was showing me first from ground level, light being separated from darkness. Then he took me mid-air level. Then he took me aerial level, heaven level. And on each level, it looked different and different things were being exposed. I asked God what he was trying to show me because I was having a hard time grasping it. It really was. There's been so much downloads. It's just, and he's still even adding on to what he's already given me. So this is meaty stuff, and there's even more, and the Father will reveal as you sit with him. But I'm just to get this out. So I was having a hard time grasping why he was showing it to me from the different perspectives. But what I noticed, the shadows are cast differently on each level. But on ground level was the worst perspective because the shadow looked bigger up close. He then showed me a rear view mirror on a car, and the words on the car rear view mirror said, objects in the mirror are closer than they appear. And he flipped it and he said, blessings. Blessings are closer than they appear. Okay. But he also used it as a double entendre, like I just said. He then flashed a vision he had given me earlier across my eyes. And this is the next video called The Spinning Clock. Okay. So this is the end of this video. And this is about 12 minutes. I'm going to put the next video up, which is going to be the spinning clock. All right. I'll see you in a few. Bye.